Oh, hello there. It's me, Egil Thorsson, Viking warrior, runecaster. Just having a good old drink of mead. Now, those of you who've drunk mead know what I'm talking about. When you've had a few horns of mead, you get a bit poetic. And there's a reason. And that reason is about the dwarf Kvasir, which I'm going to tell you about now. Those of you who've seen, and if you haven't, I urge you to, have a look on our site and you'll see that there was a war between the Kvasir and the Vanir. Like all wars that finish, they have to have some form of agreement. And you understand, they're not into paper, parchment or anything. So they handed round a jar and everybody spat in it. Not very hygienic, but they got the point. The jar was brimming with the spittle. And gods being gods, took the jar of spittle and they made a dwarf. And this dwarf had supreme knowledge. For some reason, all little bits of knowledge from all the gods had entered into this. I suppose you'd call it a homunculus, a perfect little human. He could answer questions about this, that and the other, and he would debate with you. May not give you a straight answer, but he'd certainly make you think. In other words, he was a bit of a smarty pants. Now you know, and I know, people don't like smarty pantses too much. And two giants invited him to dinner. And he got on his high horse and he was on about this, that and the other and blah, blah, blah. The giants had got a little bit annoyed about this. Should we have him? Yeah, not here though. We'll go somewhere quiet. Why don't you come and have a quick walk with us? I'll show you around the house. Okay, that sounds fun. Big mistake. As soon as he was out, they drew their knives and they stabbed him. And they put 3 pots out to catch his blood. Poor Kvasir was dead. They mixed honey with it. And they said a few charms, cast a few runes, stirring the pot. And they had this most magnificent mead. Not like any other mead. Because a sip of that, and you were a poet, 100%. The two giants thought, now this is somewhat we've got to keep quiet. You know what I mean? I know what you mean, bruv. And time goes on. Later on, the gods are going, where's Kvasir? I haven't seen him. Well, he went and had dinner with somebody or other, I don't know. He'll be back. Time goes on. And then giants entertained another 2 giants, one called Gilling. And they were chatting away and they were talking about this, that and the other. And these 2 giants who got the mead were annoyed, to say the least. They got wound up very easily. And they took the giants out to sea and one of them got drowned, Gilling. His wife was back home crying. And as she cried, the water rose in the caves. Oh my goodness, I've had enough of this. Tell you what, look, I'll get this millstone, I'll get her outside, drop it on her head, job's a good one. Okay. So it was, the giant went to Gilling and said, Gilling's wife and said, look, would it help you if you could see where your poor husband died? Yes. So it was. She went out, had a look, bam, dropped it on her head. Job's a good one. Now her brother was not happy about this, and when he found out, he got those 2, stuck them in a boat, and he waded out till it was even too deep for him and there was a rock. Put them on the rock. Says, wait till the tide rises. And he goes, look mate, look, I'm sorry. Here's the thing. If we give you our greatest treasure. Will you let us live? Yeah, all right. So it was. Gilly's brother-in-law had the treasure. Now, unlike the other two guys, he was a bit loose-lipped. Word soon got around, and Odin heard about this and thought, you know what? I want that. That shouldn't belong to giants. Now, Odin being Odin, decided that things would be a little different. He'd have a bit of fun as well on the way. And he disguised himself and called himself Bolverk, meaning evil. And off he went. And he could, as he was walking along near the farm of Bragi, were his serfs, and they were not happy bunnies. What's the matter, guys? Said Bolverk. We work hard, and we can't work hard because our scythes are blunt. Oh, tell you what, said Odin, and he drew from his belt a whetstone. Give them here, lads. He sharpened them up. They were razor sharp. Okay, give it a go. Wow, look at this. Would you want to sell us that whetstone? No, I tell you what. Whoever can entertain me best can have it. Oh yeah. And he threw the whetstone in the air, and it seemed to hover. And as it hovered, the dwarves with the scythes charged around, and in the confusion they cut their own throats. Oh, well, that sorted that out, said Odin, picking the whetstone up. Go and see Bragi and see what he says. It was about, well, in modern parlance, it was about 3 in the morning, and knocked on the door. What? Said Bragi. Can you give us board and lodging? At this time of night, what do you think? What's the matter, Chief? I'll tell you what the matter is. I said, I've found all my serfs and slaves dead. Where am I going to get a load of those in now to get the harvest at this time of year? Tell you what, said Bolverk, I'll do the work for you. Really? 1 man do the work of 9? Yeah, right. And what do you want paying for that? Well, I want to have a go at that mead, you know, that's in the mountain. That female giant is looking after. I can ask her whether she'll do it or not, it's another matter. So, Odin set to work, and he was as good as his word, if not better. He cleared the fields completely, stacked all the stooks of corn. He threshed them, and at the end of it, Bragi was impressed. I'm impressed. I thought you would be, said Odin. Okay, I've done my bit. Now it's up to you to do your bit, okay? I told you I'll have a go. Do it, said Odin, an evil glint in his eye. Giant went and had a word, Bragi had a word with the giantess. Oh, I don't know about that. Leave it to me, said Odin. He got an auger and bored through the hole right through into the mountain. Oh, who are you? Call me Bolverk, baby, said Odin, as he turned from a snake into a human form. Ooh, don't get many people like you around here. Yeah, you won't, baby. I'm unique. Now, how's about I have a little drinky of your mead? Thirsty work, you know. It's not all fun. Shape changing and all that. Ooh, really? I never met a shape changer before. Trust me. And Odin picked up the first vessel, drained it. The second one, drained it. The third one, drained it. Oh, you like a drink, don't you? Odin had a mouthful of this mead. And then he transformed into an eagle and off he flew. Bragi was not happy, as you can understand. So he changed into an eagle. And then they flew right across the sky, over Midgard and out of Jotunheim. And then over the walls of Asgard, Odin gobbed the mead out. Not very hygienic, this story. And they caught the mead, but some of it fell over the walls of Asgard. And the gods weren't too fussed about that. They said, well, whoever gets it can have it. Meanwhile, Odin changed back, and the eagle chasing him screeched, and saw there was a lot of hassle to be gained, so he just turned tail and left. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the mead of poetry affected humanity. So, till we meet again, farewell. Now, if you press hashtag plus saga, hashtag sagas, you can leave us a comment or a subscription.
No, it's leave a comment, hashtag saga.
That's what he said.
Hashtag is a symbol.
Hashtag sagas.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry about that.
If you like the saga.
Yeah. If you liked it, just press hashtag sagas and leave us a comment. Maybe you'd like to subscribe. And if you leave us a comment, we will get back to you. Until we meet again then, bye now.